Hey, it's your girl, Dee. Welcome to Dee Gemini Show. How are you doing? I'm doing very good. I'm doing really good. Today is day 10 of no caffeine. And I feel very, 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 very good. Bottom line, I've had a very productive day today. I did not need caffeine. I did not think about caffeine for the first time in these past 10 days. Today's one of the first days. Today's actually the first day that it didn't even cross my mind to have a cup of coffee. Got up, did what I do, drank some green tea, lemon water, went on about my business, had a very, very productive day, a lot of energy. I've been up now 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 hours and still going strong. I really need to wind it down. However, I wanted to share with you a little bit more about the caffeine. This is a recent study from Villanova University. It's basically about caffeine. It's found in the Go to Health section on the villanova.edu website. There's a lot of information here, a lot of information about the amounts of caffeine that are in different products. Talks about why does caffeine wake you up. That wasn't what I was looking for to start off. This is what I was looking for. I wanted to talk about, it's talking about many studies have evaluated the effects of caffeine on health. This is about when you're stopping. It says eliminating caffeine from your body is also an individual process. It may take from 1 to 7 hours for the body to be free from the caffeine you've consumed. I'm assuming that is saying that you've assumed that day. It may take from 1 to 7 hours. So for me, I had been drinking caffeine every day, daily, for like almost 2 years. So it says if you decide to eliminate caffeine from your diet altogether, you will likely experience withdrawal headaches and drowsiness. I was fortunate not to experience any headaches. I did experience a lot of drowsiness. I was, I was tired a lot. And now I'm not. I just sleep good and wake up. Hey, yay. Wake up feeling great. So it says your best bet is to wean yourself off caffeine gradually. Try to keep your caffeine consumption to less than 400 milligrams per day. Now, how many milligrams per day was I ingesting? I don't know. So if I don't know, I'm sure that you don't know. And if you don't know, guess what? They don't know. So that's irrelevant. Chances are, if you are consuming more than that, you're missing out on other nutritional beverages and probably skipping meals. So I'm going to assume that I was missing out. I was consuming more than 400 milligrams because I know I was missing out on nutritional beverages, and I was definitely skipping meals because when I drank a cup of coffee, I automatically felt great, like I could do everything that I needed to do without any food, and I wasn't eating. So I wasn't eating a lot. I was eating, but I wasn't eating a lot. It also says something I think is real interesting. It says caffeine has similar properties to adenosine, a nucleoside that causes drowsiness by slowing down nerve cell activity. I do not wish for my nerve cell activity to be slowed down. So I don't want to use caffeine for that reason either. Caffeine can therefore bind to adenosine receptors. When this occurs, the receptors are not available for adenosine molecules to bind, to which causes increased neuron firing in the brain. So basically, what that's saying is that when I ingest caffeine, my brain starts doing a lot, and it's already doing a lot. So basically, I'm overworking my brain. That's not something you want to do. You need your brain. You need it to be healthy. You need it. It's a muscle. So you overwork it, it's not gonna function properly. Bottom line, talks about the pituitary gland, and I'm not gonna talk about that. It actually, okay, I'm gonna say that because this is really simple to understand. The pituitary gland sees all of the activity and thinks some sort of emergency must be occurring. So it releases hormones that tell the adrenaline glands to produce adrenaline. Adrenaline is the fight or flight hormone, and it has a number of effects on your body. These are the effects that the adrenaline has on your body: pupil dilation, increased breathing rate, increased heart rate, constriction of blood vessels to slow blood flow from cuts and to increase blood flow to muscles, increased blood pressure, decreased blood flow to the stomach. This is no time to spend energy digesting because there's nothing to digest, right? Release of sugar from the liver into the bloodstream for extra energy, tightening of muscles as they get ready for action. This explains why after consuming a big cup of coffee, your hands get cold, your muscles tense up, you feel excited, and you can feel your heartbeat increasing. I don't know anything about that. I've never felt that. However, one thing I can note is that when I was drinking the coffee, sometimes it felt like my heart was coming out of my chest. I remember that feeling. It felt like boom, boom, like it was outside. It felt like my heart was on outside, and I'd be like, I would feel it, and then I would say, if somebody would sit next to me, I'd say, does your heart ever feel like it's outside your chest? They say no. I say, oh, strange. But I haven't felt that lately, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Talks about how caffeine is an addictive drug. The effects are, although its effects are milder, caffeine operates using the same brain pathways as amphetamines, cocaine, and heroin. If you feel like you cannot function without it and must consume it every day, then you are addicted to caffeine. If you feel like you cannot function without it and must consume it every day, then you are addicted to caffeine. So, on that note, actually, there was one more thing in this article. Well, this isn't an article, it's actually an essay, I believe. But the interesting point, the last interesting point that I'd like to share with you today is about where this caffeine actually comes from. It was talking about the cocoa plant, the coffee bean. I don't see it right now. I don't know why I'm missing it. But caffeine is natural. I want to mention that. Oh, here it is. It says caffeine occurs naturally in many plants, including coffee beans, tea leaves, and cocoa nuts. And that's interesting to me. That's something that's been crossing my mind, is that this is natural. So there are natural drugs. Marijuana is a natural drug. And it is a drug. It is useful. It can be harmful. Same as caffeine. It's a drug. It's a natural drug. Now, they do have synthetic caffeine. They have synthetic marijuana. Synthetic marijuana, heard it makes people crazy. Synthetic caffeine probably makes you crazy too. I don't know. However, I feel good, and I would like to just continue to feel better. So I don't think I'm going to be drinking any coffee tomorrow. If I make it till tomorrow, you'll know, because I'll be here. And I hope you're here too. Peace.